It's a sketch comedy podcast show.
Okay.
All right. You know what's really good,
What's
Joe?
that?
Is a second take.
Okay, yeah.
Because the
More
first
takes.
time you always fuck up, right?
You gotta-
like that's
yeah.
no doubt. You're
This is
gonna
the way I
fuck
don't
up.
call attention to the fact that I've already said all this before. And I'm just repeating
Yeah.
myself. Yeah.
Joe, can I ask you a question?
Oh, baby.
How is it you're still married? We still can't figure this out.
Oh, am I still married?
No, I'm just kidding.
How, drugs.
Drugs.
I
You just
keep her
drugged.
I keep her drugged.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That was the thing I thought I was doing, but I
Yeah.
guess I didn't do
You didn't
it
do it right.
enough.
You didn't use enough.
Didn't
Yeah.
use it enough.
It's like you have to be like an amazing magician, sleight of hand. Constantly keep her guessing. She thinks I'm a good husband.
That's how I'm in bed. So you'd think it would just work, but it didn't work. For the drugs.
Magician in the sack.
A magician in the sack. It's like I'm there and then I'm not there anymore. I disappear.
He's a real David Blaine, folks, in the sack.
No, but Joe,
Yeah.
you are an author,
Oh, baby. Yeah.
right? So that is, but you're like a legitimate author now. You've got how many books have you written?
There's six out right now, working on the 7th. Yes.
And these are books about self-care for when you're elderly.
It's
correct?
how to clean your earwax and keep the hairs at bay.
Yeah.
I find, there's so much information out there that people just don't know. And so 7 books seems like what is needed.
Yeah.
But the problem is the people that need these books the most don't know how to download them on Amazon.
That's
so it's
hard.
It's a real conundrum.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking about today was I was actually going to reply back to somebody, and he was asking me if we could move the interview to a certain day.
Oh, yeah.
And I was the thing I wanted to reply, and I just didn't because I don't know this person very well. I wanted to say, well, I'm getting the bottoms of my feet waxed because I thought that would be just weird.
Just weird enough where they'd be like, oh. Okay.
I don't know.
That's unsettling.
That's like beyond a
Just
hobbit.
Just the bottoms of your
Just
feet?
the bottoms of my feet. Just
No
getting them
more
waxed.
higher up the leg?
No, it's just where I've got the issues,
That's where the hair seems to be accumulating. Yeah. Sorry, Doc. You got to check out these hairy feet.
Yeah, please check out the hairy feet. What am I supposed to do with all the hair? Why are you growing hair there at all? That's really weird.
I got cursed by a gypsy.
Okay, so you do not write self-help books for the elderly.
Quite the opposite, actually.
Yeah. What do you write books about?
Horror, scary stuff that scares me. And so the majority currently is zombie-based.
Right.
Not a lot of people like zombie stuff. It's not very popular right now. So, but I keep putting it out there.
Someday they're going to make a TV show or a comic book.
Some kind of a big TV show that everybody tunes into for a while, and then they tune out.
Yeah.
Years later.
Invest a lot of years into it, and then finally go, I have no
it's
idea
too
what
much. It's not for me
This
anymore.
is not it. What is the book series called?
The Infected. So, the Infected series. Book 1 is called Jim's First Day. Book 2 is called Karen's First Day. I guess what makes it unique.
Do you ever get to the second day?
We're finally on book 5 and 4 is the second day.
Okay.
So what makes it
What's
unique?
book 3 then? Is it like that evening? It's a really short book.
Yeah.
It's like they found a place to be safe.
No,
and
that's
take a
why
nap.
book 3 is called Nightfall, because it does go finally into the night, and then they get woken up very early, and you can hopefully that picked that up. Somebody just took a dump upstairs.
That was my tummy.
Was it tummy? Somebody just flushed a toilet. I hope it picks it up. Yeah. As soon as I mention my book, every time that's when the toilet will flush.
Did you ever see that movie Young Frankenstein?
Oh yes,
where every
I
time
reference it in the first book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reference it in the first novel.
Oh,
yeah. There is. It's like Jim's like, oh, it couldn't be worse, and then his mind flashes back to them digging the grave, and it's like, it couldn't be. This is a filthy job. It could be worse. Could be raining. Crack the thunder. Down comes the rain. Yeah, that's what it's saying.
That's great.
So
I forgot that part.
Yeah. So what makes it unique, I guess?
Yeah. What makes this zombie apocalyptic
zombie books that I've found or seen on TV involve somebody that was law enforcement or ex-military, or they're currently in the military. That's a lot of it. people that have
you got Walking Dead. You've got Walking Dead who
he's a police officer.
We actually started with numerous police officers.
Yeah,
and then militia.
Yeah,
right.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's another one?
In like World War Z, he's like I don't know if he's ex-military, but he's like specially trained,
right?
And mostly it revolves around the military, and so that's in mostly the books. I mean, there's like books where they're like guys armed to the teeth. They got a safe in their closet that's got AR-15s and tons of pistols.
And you think the reason for that is because that helps you accelerate into the action a little bit faster? Or?
I think so. Also, it's just easier in a way, maybe. I don't know. I can't get into their heads.
Easy button, all these other authors.
Had I not read a bunch of other books and noticed that pattern, I might have ended up doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. So somebody said, hey, you can sell books online. And I said, cool. What am I going to write about? Well, I'm scared of zombies. And I find them interesting. This is like 2014. So Walking Dead had been on it for a couple of years, but and State of Decay was this popular video game I was playing. So it was just in my brain. Yeah. And so I thought, okay, well, what could it be about? What do I know? Who do I know better than myself? And I read these books, and I started realizing, these authors in their first zombie books, it's just them. They're the main character. Mm-hmm. An exaggerated, perfect version of themselves.
Right.
In a way,
they're these badass military guys.
Yeah,
when in reality, they're 300 pounds. Yeah, they have a in their head.
Maybe they're
taking breaks from World of Warcraft to be able to do some authorship so they can have enough money to go buy Doritos. I'm sorry. I apologize to all zombie authors that I just offended, because if I offended you, you are that person.
So I read those books, noticed that, and I said, well, I know myself. How about I just make it that it's me, it's my wife, it's my kids, just change the names, and I'm at work, and boom, an explosion happens, and dead people start walking, and then how would he go about getting home, and how does a single mother, not that she's single, but she's by herself, take care of two young children and keep everybody safe? And I think that makes it different. And then it's also not like somebody wakes up in the hospital and it's 30 days later into the apocalypse, or months later. It's like we're seeing it minute by minute unfold, and how quickly it goes to hell.
Right.
So I'm on book 5, and we're just past 24 hours. I want to say it's like 27 hours into this apocalypse. So,
okay.
When I get to the end of book 6, it'll only be like 33 hours, maybe.
Wow.
At best.
So you could basically be writing this book, this series for the rest of your life.
I got asked a question. I was doing a Facebook, ask the author this week, and one of the questions was, where do you see your characters in like 10 or 15 years? And my response was, it's only been a day and a half. They'll be lucky to make it a week. What are you talking about?
That's a good point.
10 years down the road.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's your theory on like characters and how long they should last? Like, especially in a zombie apocalypse, like...
Oh, baby.
One of the things I think is compelling about Walking Dead is they're like, we don't fucking care. We can take your favorite character
and just
brutalize them with the bat. Lose an eye.
Yeah.
Right? Be permanently maimed. Die. A lot of them die.
Yeah.
And I think Robert Kirkland, that's one of the things that makes his series so much different from a lot of other series, is that they are not afraid to lose characters.
To lose main characters? Generally, because, when a character does meet their end in my books, and it happens, so nobody's safe, it usually is because I'm just like zoning out, and I'm thinking about the story.
And you're rolling dice, right?
You
basically play D&D.
It's very D&D with the characters. Like, oh shit, Jim just rolled a 17. I don't know if that's a
17.
Well,
oh my god.
So it'll usually be like, what's going to make the story interesting? A lot of times, like characters I've had, where I killed a bunch of characters off, and people didn't like that. And now I'm like doing a side story where like it's an alternate universe where it didn't happen, just so that those people can have them back.
Really?
Thing, yeah.
Okay.
It'll be a free book that'll all just be given, or I'll give away like 4 chapters at a time, just to whoever's on my mailing list. It's like, here's a free book, have at it. So I don't have to worry about like reviews and how it's doing on Amazon.
Right.
You just pump it out and give it to them for free, because it's not, it's
just
they're dead.
Yeah, they're
dead. They're not supposed to be alive.
And do you have regrets with some of those characters? Like, do you have like, I shouldn't have.
I probably shouldn't have killed them. Yeah, and if the idea pops in my head, right, and I don't like it or it makes me uncomfortable, then I generally go that route, because that means it's going to be more dramatic. It's going to be upsetting in a way, right? So it's tough. I've heard other authors say they love it. I love killing my character. Oh, it gives me the greatest joy to kill a character. And to me, they're like in my head. They're a part of me. That sounds weird, but No,
but I mean, they are kind of, you birth them out of your brain.
Out of my brain. Like, I saw a funny quote once where like writer's block is just my imaginary friends not talking to me anymore. So they're in my head. I've created, some of them are based on me, but it's not me anymore, because I haven't experienced anything that these poor people have, the pain and the suffering. And so I read a book once about how to write, and the author says, if the characters are surviving and everything's going great, and life is just perfect and a ray of sunshine, send a shark. Send a shark. And if they kill that shark too easy, send 2 sharks. Yep. And that's the motto I live by.
Well, especially in something like this, where it's got to be a lot of tension. Right? Yeah, that's what keeps somebody enthralled, including yourself as a writer.
Yeah. Because if you get bored or you're not...
If they're planting gardens and they're like, hey, should we plant annuals or should we plant, I read perennials? And it's like, we can plant some flowers. Like, maybe it's time.
I read a book once because a fan of mine sent it. That's not weird to say, but it was. She had read my book and said, here, I just put mine out on Amazon. Can you read it and tell me what you think and leave a review? And apparently it was very clearly that it was her. She was the main character. And the main character just sat around, took baths, watched movies, and periodically checked the internet to see what was going on with the zombie war.
That was the
story.
How interesting.
I was, and then at the very end, a huge group of people all of a sudden showed up, and then the book ended. Huh. They showed up at her house, and she was like well stocked. She had weapons, she had food, but never left the house and never fought a zombie's face on. I was so perplexed. And I didn't want to be mean. I was like, hey, this is a great start. I can't wait to see what happens next. Hopefully something happens.
Please have something happen. Yeah. Not another bath unless you have pictures.
It was so bizarre. I could not believe it. Yeah. So, yeah. So deaths, I don't like them. It's only usually if I have too many characters and somebody's got to go, because I just can't juggle all these characters. Right. So that's where I'm facing that in this next book. I'm like, God, there's just too many characters. Someone's got to
go the axe, man. I can't
juggle.
I have the brain power to do this.
Yeah, all this jumping around and stuff. Yeah. Jumping from one character to the next. It's too hard.
Is it weird to say that you have fans? Is that a weird thing to say?
It is weird to say. Yeah. I mean, I can only say that because
I know you, and I can't understand why anybody would.
Why would anybody would like this? Just kidding. I mean, because the reviews and the messages to me, the things I get sent to me, incredibly positive. And it's not like just like 5 people. It's been over the years hundreds, and so it is a weird sensation. It was very weird when the first book came out. And we put it out there and gave it away for free, and like thousands of people downloaded it, and they started messaging me, when's book 2 coming? That was, up until that point in my life, even with my wife, nobody had asked me to do something twice. So that was a very strange sensation to be like, yes, please do more of that. So
how interesting. Yeah. All right.
So yeah, fan. I don't know. What am I trying to say? It is weird to say. It is weird to think of. I love them though, because they're so supportive. They're just like, please give us more as fast as you can. Like the book launched last Saturday on the 10th, and I was already getting messages. How far along are you into the next book?
Wow.
Yeah. It's like, man, I just wrote the end, and then like 3 days later uploaded it to Amazon.
Right. Thankless.
I'm sorry. It took me, that one I dragged my feet. It took me over a year to finish. Books before that I'd finished in like 3 to 4 months.
Right.
And it was a lot of me just dragging my feet, being unsure. That sounds really cool. Being unsure and not knowing if if the story was any good, and just dragging my feet. And then you finish it, and then they read it in 5 hours, and then they're like, "When's the next one coming?"
Well, I mean, that's a good problem. I feel like that's a good problem.
That's a good problem.
In,
yeah.
Right. Like that's like the Nintendo problem where you release a product and everybody's like, well, how come you didn't make more? And it's like, well, yeah, we made as many as we could, right?
Those don't even get me started with Nintendo.
Oh yeah. We had that discussion last time. I actually found one of those Super Nintendo ones.
Nice.
I'm very excited about it.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Gotta hack it. Add more games.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Oh, baby.
We'll talk about that afterwards.
Off mic. It's very illegal.
It's very illegal. So you recently made the transition. You were doing, I would say you were doing maybe like 15%, well, probably more like 25% author.
Yeah.
75% you were a working professional.
I'd say 95 working professional.
95, 5%.
I mean, that's what it
author.
felt like. Yeah.
Well, time-wise, I mean, where you're at
and
and those types of things. Although you do the same thing that hopefully my boss doesn't hear me that I do, which is I try to, mix personal with professional.
Yeah, you gotta, in the downtime, do a little typing.
But you recently made the transition. You decided to forego the really good paying job that you had to take one that's basically just there to cover bills.
Bills, yeah.
Yeah. And you're doing, what would you say the percentage is now? You're doing X to Y?
Yeah, I would, it's got to be 50% or higher because I had worked at a place for a very long time.
We're sitting in it right now. It's actually the subject of your first book. It's the book starts in that place.
Yeah, it starts in that place. So I worked there for a very long time. And I just had gotten burnt out. That was a big part of it. I was just burnt out. Yeah. I just didn't care anymore or want to do it anymore. And so I was looking for an out. And so another job became available and it seemed like a good move. It was going to be less pay, but I figured that would be the catalyst. That would be the prod I need, the electrical shock to my system to get out of my comfort zone and really get cooking. So I put out 4 books and the zombie series, and then 1 standalone horror, and I was just making mistakes. You don't know. You don't know until you know, kind of a thing. And making these errors and not getting books out fast enough. And Amazon's what are you doing for me now? Mm-hmm. They have a 90-day cycle, essentially. And if you're not in that 90-day cycle constantly...
So you have to put out a book every 90 days.
It would be ideal if you want to make a good income on that, and to keep readers engaged. And so...
And have you found like keeping with the series is really the key? Like your standalone book.
Yeah, in this case, I think if I get more books out, then you're on more pages on Amazon and more people will be likely to find you. Mm-hmm. And then you can have more standalones. But it's like, I feel like it took me a year to get this recent book out. And so I lost momentum. And now, yes, it's book 5 of a series. And it's starting better than book 1 did, but I'm kind of having to start from scratch, almost. Like I have a good sized list of people that have email list, and I'll email people, and like only 1/3 will respond back. So like 2/3 of the people are because it's been over 12 months, are already on to the next thing, whatever's the next person they're reading. And
the new zombie hotness that's out there.
I don't even know.
Right.
And so it's like starting from scratch. And so I was, okay, I can't take a year to write a book. That doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to force myself. If I put a book up for pre-order, no matter what state or how far into it I am, it always gets done. So I work better under pressure. So yes, I stepped away from the job I was making good money at in an attempt to be a starving artist for a short period of time to really kick my ass and get to that next level so I can just be a full-time author, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
it's a big, dumb risk, and I feel really stupid most of the time, but I hope it works.
I look at those types of things like maybe it would have been better had we done this younger,
mm-hmm.
right? Like that maybe, because once you have other mouths to feed, that's always the issue.
It is scary, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bills.
Yeah, it's a lot of bills.
A lot of money.
I admire the choice you made.
Thank you.
I recently someone actually asked me how much would it take for you to quit your day job,
mm-hmm.
go work for him full time as a podcast producer.
Oh.
Wow. Like that's been posed to me, and I don't know what that number is. That's the problem. I don't want to say like,
what can you live with?
What can I be okay with at this point? And I would like to say the same amount I'm making now, but no one's paying me that for.
No. I think that's anytime somebody's doing the thing that they love
mm-hmm.
and they're making that transition, it has to be scary. It
mm-hmm.
has to be.
It has to be.
It has to be absolutely terrifying. I wish I could remember the name of the book. It's this book I read. It's called like Resistance, or it was about resistance, and like when people are almost there, they're like almost making it. That's when the most obstacles will get in your way. It'll get the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a problem. Your computer will die, or there'll be you get sick or something like that. I've had that happen where a book was due and I got the sickest I'd ever been in my life right before it was due, and you just have to trudge through it.
It's quite possible it happened because
of the stress of the book being due, and so now that I've read that and I can recognize my procrastination and recognize when you get it's like, oh man, I got to do a lot of writing today. And then you drink too much the night before or something like that and get a hangover and you can't do the writing. And it's all those things you do to yourself sabotage. I'm not going to say I've mastered the ability to fully ward off resistance. I still fuck up and screw up and make mistakes. But I think by getting out of my comfort zone, which is, we're in the belly of the beast right now, getting out of my comfort zone where I had friends, and
you showed up for work. You knew you were going to make an X roughly about this amount of money each month. It's never enough money.
It's never enough. Yeah,
but I understand. It's like that soul sucking. Not to say that where you were working is all that bad, but it was just not. It
wasn't what I was built to do.
Right.
And so it wasn't what I was designed to do, and because of that, and knowing, like having a little bit of fame, just a smidge, just to be like, people like these books, and man, they seem to really enjoy it. If I could just get a little larger audience, that's all I need.
Right.
And so then when you have that in your system, and you're like, oh man, if I could just get there, but then I'm a little scared. I don't want to do it. I just got a really nice paycheck from work. Maybe I won't try so hard. But then, what am I trying to say? It's like,
the phrase lately, the phrase I've heard time and time again is the juice has to be worth the squeeze.
I like that.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times that I face it with this podcast as popular as this podcast is. It's like. It's not, producing revenue or anything like that, but it's relatively popular. But I just went through a bout where I went like a month and a half without releasing an episode because of the amount of effort it takes to put into an episode. It's not like writing a book, but it's still a lot of
commitment.
Yeah. And I was running into this like existential crisis of like, I don't know if this is going to be that important for me anymore.
Yeah.
And then I got a message from someone saying, yeah, I'd love to be on your show. And I was like, oh, now I'm all of a sudden energized again. So
yeah.
It wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me. No.
Just kidding. But yeah, you have to find that thing that really pushes you forward.
Yeah.
And my oldest daughter's 20 years old, and she recently started working at a yoga studio, right?
Oh,
she
cool.
was doing trade work, and she would go and work for them, like do whatever, and they would allow her to go into yoga classes, and that was the trade that they were doing. And I thought that was really cool, right?
Yeah.
At the same time, she was working at a gas station, and then recently she started working in an old folks home, right? And she came home really excited. This story's got a point.
Okay, I'm with you.
So she came home one night, and she was super excited. And she's like, oh my God, I just ran into a bunch of entrepreneurs.
Oh.
And they have this like group. They get together and they talk, and it's an entrepreneur group for like starting your own business. And they gave me this book to read, and they meet every week and everything. Wow. And I was like, cool. And she's like, aren't you more excited about this? You said you wanted me to find something. I was like, well, I'm going to reserve judgment. I'm glad you're excited about it, but I think you need to figure out what it is exactly they're doing, because there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Yeah.
They don't get together for this for no reason. And in the back of my mind, group that gets together, she's really vague what they're getting together about.
Oh, yeah.
I'm starting to think
it's a multi-level sales system. Yeah.
Yes. So
selling.
It finally dawned on her, because she was on an all-day webinar yesterday for this thing, and it finally dawned on her this, and she was so like, and I was like, your reaction to this is actually positive.
Yeah.
Because your distaste for what's going on here lets you know you should be going after that. The yoga instructor certification, or whatever it is that you should be doing.
Yeah.
Don't get sidetracked by the things. You're not going to go hungry.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So go do the thing you want to go do, and you'll be fine as long as you continue with a laser focus doing that. But I just thought it was hilarious that she was so excited about this and it was so funny because she's like, they wouldn't tell me what it was.
You got to talk 5 or 10 people into signing up, and then they become your downstream, and then you get them to sell this product.
Because you've done it too. We've all been sold the dream.
Yeah.
The funniest thing that she said was, I'm just not that passionate about laundry detergent. And I was like, that's a good statement. And I was like, that's a good point. And I was like, you know what's interesting? I don't think I've ever bought laundry detergent from any company that starts with an A and ends with an Amway. Whoops.
Oops.
But who's ever bought that stuff? Has anybody ever bought laundry detergent from Amway?
I don't know.
You know
Everyone
who has?
Huh.
The dumb
the guy at the bottom.
The guy at the bottom buys all the detergent.
It's a pyramid scheme, baby. Only people at the top are making the money.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm so glad to I'm excited about seeing more books.
Yeah.
I think that part's really good.
I am jazzed about that as well. Yes.
Yeah.
I had gotten disheartened, but then all of the positive feedback in especially the last week, has been awesome. So, and I left. I don't know if you actually thumbed through it. The book. Did you actually thumb through it? Because I sent you an advance.
You did send me an advance copy.
You're a busy guy, though.
I started reading it.
Okay.
It was like 2 days, and you said, "Hey, I need that review." I was like,
I know. It was very last minute. I sent it with 4 or 5 days, I think, and that was not enough time for a lot of people. But the cool thing about Stuart, not just that he does this awesome podcast, but that his review, Amazon weights. There's a weight to people's reviews. If they've done a ton of reviews, then they have more power behind it. And currently, as of right now, with almost 40 reviews in, Stuart's is number 1. He's got the most power to persuade people to buy my book, baby. Come on, buy the book.
That's so cool. You know what I don't have any power with is getting them to do anything with my shit. Like, no one buys or reviews any of my shit, but I'm so happy that I can help everybody else.
I was like, how much stuff has he reviewed?
I review a lot of things.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, well, I buy a lot of things off of Amazon. I love Amazon.
Love and then leave reviews because these people, a lot of people I send it to them, they're like avid book readers that do that. They leave a ton of reviews. So that was cool. I was like, man, Stuart's got he's got the power, baby.
That's my claim to fame is I'm good at reviewing other people's stuff.
Was a very positive review, but where I was going with that is it's on a cliffhanger. It's a crazy cliffhanger ending that's like, oh no, like that. And so I'm excited because I want to know what happens next. What are they gonna oh my god. I can't give away too much, but you gotta read the books. You gotta go out.
Yeah, go out and read the books.
Joseph Zombie Zuko.
Yeah. So you know what's funny is I gave away 5 copies.
Oh yeah.
I set that promotion up wrong. I've never done that before. So what I did was I was like, I think it was 1,000 people.
Yeah.
No, it was like 100 people.
Okay.
I was like, I wanted people to like the post. And when they liked the post, I was going to send them a personal message with the link so that they could enter in for the book. Okay. That way I was going to get likes. Yeah. And evidently I hit a wrong button and it just went out. And I clicked the button for start this promotion. Yeah. They're like, okay, it's got to go through the review process. Okay. It's like, cool. Like an hour later, it's like, it's approved. Literally 5 minutes later, it's like, gave away all your books. I was like, what? The Facebook ad hadn't even posted yet. I had to take the Facebook ad down. I was like, well, 5 people got a review copy of that. They got a copy of the book. That's fantastic. So
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry it didn't work.
You know what it worked out as? It worked out as 5 more people are going to get that book. Yeah, and it's the 5th book, so they're probably going to read it and go, I don't know anything about this.
I don't know what's going on. Who are these people?
So I would like to actually give away some books.
Well, okay.
And if possible, I'd like to get I'll buy 5 paperback books.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to get you to sign them.
Oh, okay.
And so when this releases, I'm going to figure out a good promotion that will actually work, and we'll give away 5 signed copies of the book.
I don't know how any of that works. I'm lucky to have Katie because I'm like, Katie, we got to do a thing, and then she figures it out for me. Yeah. So because of the drugs. Yeah. I got her hypnotized. Yeah. Which is nice.
She's high on Facebook.
She's high on the power. She's my digital. She's me on online pretty much.
There you go. Yeah, I know.
She's just me.
Yeah, because you sound smart online.
I know.
And you get that good looking picture. You look like an author in that picture.
That's that photo, the black and white. Yeah, that's Paul took that. He does all of my cover art, Paul Copeland, and I was like, Paul, I need a better photo because the one I had before was just one Katie took in our living room, and I look like a psycho holding this crazy saw. And I was like, I gotta have a better photo.
Yeah, I look like a psycho. He did a good job.
And he did. Yeah, he was like, we were on our way to the gym, so that's me standing in front of our gym. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, but I just had my jacket on, and so yeah,
perfect.
It's like, Paul, take this photo. All right, let's go do a workout.
Yeah, nice, good.
Do it before I get sweaty. Do it before now.
There's no author photos with anybody sweaty, unless it's like a fitness guy. Or a fitness person, then it's okay to be sweaty. But you still have to have good hair.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. I'll let Paul know.
Yeah. Let Paul know that I need pictures too.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I should just ask Paul. I know him.
Yeah, you do know him.
I don't have to have a go-between.
He does all my covers. He did, because the first cover for book 5 was a totally different thing, and then we were just messing around, and he was like, oh, let me try this and let me try that, and I didn't think that was going to be the cover, and then he came back
I'm going to reach out and see if he'll do the cover art for the episode.
There you go. Oh, perfect, yeah. He's good. He's fast, thorough, sophisticated.
Very clean work.
Very clean work. Great penis.
Okay.
He's going to love me saying that on the internet or Facebook podcast.
Well, you showered with him, you would know.
Yeah. You've got a great penis, too, so I've heard.
I mean... You've taken a bath with me.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we're naked right now, so that
yeah, well, I just don't
makes
like
me
wearing
feel-
pants while
it makes
I'm
me
recording.
more comfortable as well. So
Exactly.
I think
it's
did you say
air
that
out,
last
that's
time?
it. Yeah, I think so. I think I do that with half the podcast.
You do it naked.
Okay, so it is about that time.
Oh,
We're gonna do a sketch.
oh,
You know how this show works.
oh
You've
yeah. I know. I
listened
just
to
like
it
to
before?
pretend to. Yeah, and I like to.
Have you listened to it before?
Oh yeah,
You've listened to one episode.
I've listened to more than 5, at 10
That's
plus.
surprising. It's not the same episode over and over again.
Well, there was. I did listen to the Josh McCullough one where you guys are stuck down in that ravine.
Yeah.
That one just made me laugh so much. I probably listened to that 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah. You guys were both so goddamn funny in that. So that one and the where the leaky faucet. That was also those guys were very funny.
They were great.
Yeah.
They were good.
So
okay, well,
there's more, but I don't. You know,
yeah,
we gotta
totally
get it.
fine. I'm glad you remembered any of them. That's fantastic. Real quick before we start into that, are you mentioned you and Josh are going to start doing the podcast again?
We've been talking about it. We've been talking about thinking about it. We've been talking about thinking about it.
Because you did a podcast called Shotgun and Scotch.
Yeah.
You did that for 4 years.
5
years.
Yeah, we had like 250 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my computer died.
Yep.
And then I moved. Mm-hmm. And so now we're even farther apart. And so it just stopped.
Yeah.
So
it was a fun show.
You were on it the most.
I was on it quite a few times.
Yeah.
I listened to at least 7 episodes.
Oh, good, because you were on.
Because I was on
7 episodes. So we're even.
No, I mean I listened. I enjoyed the show a lot, mainly because I felt like I was sitting there with you guys. That's what I liked.
Like we're hanging out.
All right, so things we talked about today.
Yeah,
we talked about characters and like the regret of losing a character.
Okay.
Now, speaking from a character standpoint, like if I was a character, do I want to die? Like, what happens to those characters after they die?
Yeah.
Do they like
just drop off into the void?
Yeah, I mean, is there a character heaven?
Is there a purgatory where they're hanging out
for characters? But I think it would be kind of funny, like every time you go to write the character out of the story, the character does something different or writes himself back in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know how. That's kind of an interesting premise to think about. We talked about like, quitting your. Hey.
We've been found out. The Gestapo is here.
Do you know the internet doesn't work very well down here?
Yeah.
What's up, Richard?
It's in the other building.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the Wi-Fi's all on that side.
I see.
You need light bulbs?
You have a lot of light bulbs.
I need a fixture.
Ridiculous amount of light bulbs. Do you want one of these?
No.
Those are neat. I don't know what they are. Is it like natural?
Those are, these are can lights go up into the ceiling.
Oh, I see. How much do those fetch on the open market?
I don't know, but I think...
Got a gold mine of
I think that
lights down here.
Judging from the fact that somebody's gone through all these, I think that maybe people
Borrowing lights?
Uh-huh.
Wasn't me.
Yeah.
Are we still recording the whole time?
Huh?
Have we been recording the whole time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. You can edit that out?
Probably.
Yeah, good.
As interesting as light bulbs are.
Yeah. That was funny.
Let's see. What else could we talk about? Oh, we talked about making that transition from like going from working a day job to being an author. And I wonder if there's got to be something there where it's like, you make that transition to being an author.
Yeah.
What about if you're an author, like a highly successful author, and you're like, I just really want to work retail.
Yeah.
And then trying to make that transition, but people recognize you.
Yeah, trying to hear Stephen
like,
King.
Nobody will hire you because they're like, be disruptive.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to sell whatever it is, lighting.
Yeah. You're like,
all I want to do.
How could you make it?
And let's see. Do you have anything that that you thought?
I just had, we didn't talk about it during the show, but I just had an experience with GameStop today. Have you been to a local GameStop?
Tell us your experience on GameStop.
Back in August, I was like, I need an Xbox One.
Well, of course, everybody says that.
Yeah, I gotta get an Xbox One because a new zombie game called State of Decay 2 was coming. I didn't know when it was coming, but I was like, I need to be... Still not, 2 months from now. I was like, I need to be prepared. So I better get one. And
because they might run out of Xbox. Might run out.
Well, then I wanted to start playing the first one again so I could get And I love PlayStation. I've been in since like 97 with PlayStation, and they're workhorses. Microsoft, on the other hand, those Xboxes, Jesus fucking Christ, what a hunk of garbage! Good God, I have gone through in my
this episode brought to you from Microsoft.
Yeah, that's why you're using Apple. Every Xbox I've ever owned from first generation, they've all failed. Something has gone wrong. Red Ring of Death or whatever. And so I buy this thing, and my mistake, I shouldn't have bought a refurbished one. I was trying to keep costs down.
Yeah.
So I could get the game, get the system, and be like under $200. And I was like, then I could talk the wife into that. Hypnotize her with her drugs. And be like, okay. It's like, you already have a PlayStation. What do you need an Xbox for? One game. One game.
Just one.
One silly game that I will dump more hours into than I care to mention. So I get the system, and the first controller doesn't work right. And I bring it back, and I get another controller, and that one veers to the right. So that one doesn't work right. So I go back, and I get another controller. Finally, boom, I got one that works. Now 6 months go by. I go to pop in a disc last night, won't read. Pop in another disc, won't read it. Pop in a Blu-ray disc, won't read it. I'm like, God damn it. Luckily, I bought the warranty.
Okay.
So, because I was like, I don't trust these things. And even with the warranty, it was still cheaper, way cheaper than a brand new one. And I knew how Xbox is. And I was right. So I bring it to the store. And this nerdy young girl is there at the front desk. And I'm like, hey, it doesn't read.
What? Okay, so real quick. Take time out real quick. Why is it nerdy young girl sounds so much more appealing than your nerdy young guy?
I don't know.
For some reason, I'm like more intrigued because she's a girl.
She was cute.
Yeah.
In a nerd way.
Yeah, in a nerdy way.
Yeah.
Right? But nerdy girls are way more attractive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, not to say that
well, I'm jumping ahead now, but 2 of the 3 GameStops I visited today were nerdy, cute girls. So
interesting.
So anyway,
do you think that's just a thing that's happening?
I think that's something they must be wanting. GameStop must know what they're doing.
Because they can have the nerdy young girls go, yeah, we can't take back your Xbox. And most guys will be like, oh, you're really cute. Okay.
So you're jumping all over my story. Goddamn.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
No, so I get there. I box it up. Luckily, I had the box. Found the receipt. I jumped over my own story. Okay, edit that part out. I found the box. I put it back in the box. I take it to her. I say, it doesn't read discs. She's like, do you have your receipt? And I said, nope, I can't find my receipt, but I should be in the system, right? Why wouldn't it be in the system under my name?
They have serial numbers, for God's sake.
Yeah, they have serial numbers. You should be able to track it. It was only purchased like 7 months ago. So she goes, name? Oh, I'm sorry, we can't look you up by name. Okay, how about your phone number? I give her that. Now, I've been buying, and I've had the same phone number for years, maybe almost a decade.
Right.
And she's like, nope, you're not in there. Okay, how about my last name and zip code? Well, I don't remember what zip code I was at when I first went to GameStop, and it's probably not updated. So I give her those. Nope, not in there. How about an email address? Well, I know I get emails from GameStop to this thing, and I give her the email. Nope, not in there. Now I think she's just fucking with me. Mm-hmm. She's just like, she doesn't want to return this thing. I go back out to my car. I'm frustrated, and I'm like, I'm going to search for this receipt. I've got to have kept this receipt. And there it was, jammed in one of the little cubby holes. I find the receipt. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna go
from
bring
August of last year. When was the last time you cleaned out your car?
Well, I knew I should keep it because I knew the Xbox was probably gonna have a problem. So, from my history, I said that already. They have problems.
They do.
And so I find the receipt. I bring it into her. She looks it over, and now her response is, "We don't have any of these." Now, just in my eye line. Looking around, I see 8 boxes of refurbished Xbox Ones being advertised. I'm like, wait, you don't have one? I see 8 boxes. And she's like, yeah, that's just what corporate makes us display. Yeah.
So if I wanted to buy one?
If I wanted to buy, so she's like, well, no, this is an Xbox One Part 1. This is like the original. They don't make these anymore. And we're out. So I'm like, well, I can't just get like whatever you got? It's like, no, sorry. But there might be one somewhere here in Portland. So now she's searching on, click, 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 click. Oh, they got one down at Clackamas. Well, there's 2 down there in Clackamas. One inside the mall and one across the street. Right. And which one did I go to?
The wrong one.
I get there and she's like, no, we don't have any Xboxes. Again, 8 boxes of Xboxes right there. She's like, no, I'm sorry. I'll see if the guy across the street has one. Oh, it's on hold already. Yeah, it's on hold. Maybe he'll give it to you, though. I'll go to another store.
Really?
Yeah. So, and then he's like, yeah, man, I don't know. That's already on hold. Let me go check something. All right, I'll give you this one. It's like, what game? What is this game that they're playing where she doesn't want to look it up the receipt and they don't have any in stock? And they're just
every
expecting me to give up.
Because not to take anything away from game, stop. They perform some sort of a service for somebody.
Yeah.
Every time I've had an interaction with them, I always end the interaction with, can I get the name and phone number of your district manager?
Do you really?
And it's amazing what you can get pushed through.
Yeah.
If you just ask that, like they give you the name. If they do give you the name and number, like you just call and you're like, hey,
I even asked, can I just pay a little more and get whatever you got so I don't have to go to a third place?
Yeah.
No. Computer says no.
Yeah, they're like 19. They're not allowed to make decisions. That's just how it is.
So sorry, that was the sidetrack, but that was something I was frazzled about today.
Yeah, that's frazzling. Yeah.
And hopefully this one works.
Maybe.
It's a 50-50 chance it doesn't.
The last one worked for 5 months.
Yeah,
this one, you get a good 5 months out of it. You might actually get to State of Decay.
Yeah. And then lose all my history and have to start over again.
Right. This is I guess the funny thing there would be like if you went and you bought something and you were like, oh, I've got a really quick question. They just totally forgot you even existed.
Yeah.
Like
can't find you
really
in the system.
like, hey, can we sell you the extended like the Genius bar? Like they're like, hey, can we sell you the Apple Care or
I'm
whatever
sorry, I don't need that this time.
And it's like, okay, I'll take that. Mm-hmm. And then like as soon as you turn around, like, oh, I forgot to ask. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get to the back of the line. What? Like that kind of thing. Yeah, we could do that. Which one sounds the best to you? You want to try that one first?
Yeah, I think so because I'm so frazzled about it. I could see, having some fun.
Okay,
with that,
do you want to be a customer or do you want to be the sales?
Because I was the customer, we try it that way first.
Okay.
So I think you'd be better at shutting me down.
All right, I'll try and be a cute girl. We'll see if I can do it.
You don't have to.
I'm not gonna look like
you can be the district manager and still shut me down.
All right, let's see how it goes. Oh, what are we buying? What are you buying this time?
I don't know. Let's go Xbox.
You want to go Xbox?
Yeah.
All right, Microsoft. I am sorry, but stop making shit products. You don't make shit products. Sponsor my show. Yeah. All right, in 3, 2. Hi, welcome to Microsoft Store.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah. So I wanted to go ahead and snag one of those Xboxes over there you got.
Oh, do you want the new Xbox X?
Sure.
Super
let's
edition?
go. I just got paid. Let's go all in, baby.
All right. Well, here you go. Did you want to get any extra games or any?
I'm going to need a game. What do you? Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw State of Decay 2 on there, baby.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Well, we'll add that. All right. And did you need an extra controller?
I don't need an extra controller because I'm a single guy. And I don't have any friends, and nobody comes over because games aren't designed to play.
It's not about having just friends and playing games with them. It's also about if you misplace your controller. Yeah. It's also nice to have an extra controller.
Go ahead and throw a second controller on there. I don't have anybody.
Did you need any extra cables? Did you need some cables?
Does it come?
It does, but if you ever decide to, if you want to buy an upgraded cable, this one actually has some chrome on it.
Oh, chrome! That sounds very nice. It comes with a cable, but Chrome sounds nice. Let's go ahead and throw the Chrome on there too.
We'll get that on there.
Sounds good.
And did you want to subscribe to Xbox Live? Because we've got Xbox Live, and that's how you get online to play games. Or It's also, it's the way
Yeah.
to broadcast your gamer score.
Oh, I don't
And
want to do
also
that. 'Cause
watch.
I'm very bad at these
You
games.
can also
but okay.
watch other people play games worse than you,
Okay.
and then curse at the not You can get that with Xbox
That does
Live.
sound nice. That does sound
Would you
nice.
like to get that as well?
Let's go ahead and add that on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Got that.
All right, and last thing, not that you'll ever need it,
Yeah.
because Microsoft makes the absolute best consoles
That's
on
what
the
I've
planet.
heard. That's what I've heard. Yeah, that's why I'm
They
going this way.
never have any issues. You've heard this before?
I've heard this before, that they are the best and they never have any issues.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
amazing. What we have is we do have an extended warranty, but it's not just an extended warranty. It is a guarantee that you will get the best service. We call it the Xbox Royalty Club. And
Wow.
when
That
you buy
sounds
the Xbox Royalty Club,
exclusive.
you basically, yes, it's very exclusive. When you buy that, you are basically guaranteed to get the best service from Microsoft, better than anything else.
Oh, wow. Front of the line, they say. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sign me up.
Okay. all right.
Yeah. How much is it?
Uh,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I want the service.
You know what? You're going to get the best system.
I know this is a great console, top of the line, but I want that extra white glove service. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, let me get you all rung up. And
Okay.
how are you going to pay for it today?
Credit card. Yeah.
Credit card. Okay, great.
Here we go.
You know what? Actually, let's go back.
Okay. Sorry.
No. I'm going to pitch that to you,
Okay.
and I want you to say no.
Oh, it's no. Okay.
And I want you to keep saying no until you absolutely have to say yes.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
I
just
didn't
going
want
to
to negate the scene. So,
No,
yeah.
you're doing just fine. It might actually turn out better if you just go with it.
Yeah.
But I think
Okay.
it'd be funnier if you were like, no, I never do those things.
Yeah.
And then just kind of I'll ramp it up from there. So.
Okay. All right.
All right. We also have our Xbox Royalty Club. And I don't know if you've heard of that before.
No.
Actually, let's go back to the extended warranty. We'll call that that's the Royalty Club.
Yeah.
All right. So. And we also have our Xbox Royalty Club, which extends the warranty for the console. Although I don't think you'll actually need it because the Xbox is such a well-built machine.
Amazing machinery. Never fails.
Really? That's something you've heard?
I've been in a coma for the last 10 years.
Oh, okay.
And I just woke
yes,
up. But
they are
prior to that,
absolutely rock-solid machines. They never have any issues.
Microsoft was killing it 10 years ago. So I'm just assuming that they're just as good. So, but
Sorry, they're bowling upstairs. They're
deciding to
we're recording a goddamn podcast. What are you doing?
They must have just received a shipment.
So terrible.
Wow. I think they got to be doing that just to fuck with us.
I think so. Yeah, Richard's up there. Just move back and forth. Move the same piece back and forth on a dolly. Or just run it right across. Okay, here we go. Where were we?
You're selling me the extended warranty.
All right, we'll just call it that. And we also have our Xbox Royalty Club. And I'm sure you've heard of it. What it does is it extends your warranty, which I know you probably won't need.
Yeah.
Right? You've heard that Xbox makes
top
the best.
Line. Yeah, top line machines.
Really?
That's what I've heard. Yeah. Well, I was in a coma for 10 years, and prior to that, Microsoft was killing it. So,
absolutely. Yeah. Microsoft makes the best products. They never have any failures.
No problems.
So we get the extended warranty. So that's actually a really nice thing to have. It's a nice peace of mind. Would you like to get that?
I don't normally do that. So no, I'm going to go ahead and say no. I already got all these, the Chrome cable and the extra controller in the game, and the system is pretty expensive. So I'll just.
Okay. Did I also happen to mention that this Royal Club?
Yeah.
When you subscribe to it, you also get a little icon next to your name that shows that you're part of the Royal Club.
Oh, well, I mean, I'd be the only one seeing it, but I think it comes with 1 year. It should be fine.
The other thing that we have with the Royalty Club is that you get the best service. So when you come in to the Microsoft store for whatever reason, if you decide to buy the new video game or you decide to buy another controller.
He's talking about this. He's got to be.
He's got to be fucking with us.
Yeah. I mean, it is about that time that they would receive a product, but it does just sound like he's rolling back and forth. Should I roll up there and say, what the hell?
No. Okay, we'll just get it in real quick.
Okay.
So when you come in, you will absolutely get the best service.
Yeah.
And it is really, really important to get that because you're the most important person to us, especially when you're part of the Royalty Club.
Royalty Club just came out of coma. Would like some service. But you know what? It's just like,
I'm just going to tell you, I happen to like our Royalty Club members more than I like our non-Royalty Club members.
Boy, you know, it's been a long time since anybody's liked me as a Loyalty Club member. So, okay, all right. No, I'm sorry, I can't. I just
you still can't do it, huh?
I still can't. You know, I feel like I want to go upstairs and see what this bowling alley's like.
Yeah, I know. It sounds amazing, doesn't it? It's just the best bowling alley.
Did you want me to say yes at that point? Is that what the yes? I couldn't tell if you were saying like go one more, like you had one more.
We could go one more.
I didn't know if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna flash your boobs or something. Not that.
I don't think you understand. Maybe I'm not explaining the Royalty Club to you well enough.
Try it one more time. Okay. I'm going to be really... honestly, I wasn't listening before. I apologize.
Fair enough. You get the extended warranty.
Okay.
You get the wonderful icon next to your name.
Okay.
You get the better service when you come in here.
Okay.
I'm going to like you a lot better if you buy it.
I do like the sound of that. I get tickets to this bowling alley upstairs.
And... you get free passes to the bowling alley upstairs.
Sounds good. Yeah, it sounds exciting. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So you will take it?
I will take the warranty.
Outstanding. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you don't mind, how are you going to pay for this today?
I was going to use a credit card.
We take those.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
And it's
a diners club. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys still take that?
Well, there's no chip on it, but we'll run it and see if it works.
Okay, see if it goes through.
It worked just fine. So
perfect.
Thank you so much. If you could just sign here.
Sign.
Okay.
All right. Oh man, I'm so excited! I can't wait to get home, play this game. Woo!
All right. So now I want you to go home.
Yeah.
You're gonna plug in all the stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna turn it on. It's gonna smoke and spark.
Okay. Okay. Ready? Hey. Remember me from yesterday?
Oh, no. You actually go through all of that.
Oh, you want me to go through all that?
Yeah, I want you to actually, I plugged in all the stuff. I'm so excited. Pantomime with your mouth.
Okay. Oh, man. Just got home. Oh, great. This is great. Okay. I know I got to go pee, but I'm so excited. I got to get this game set up. We just get the box open, get the system out. Oh, man, it's sleek looking. It's so beautiful. It's like it's futuristic. Is this from the future? Oh, man, it's so awesome. Okay, I'll get HDMI. Oh, no, throw this one away. I got the Chrome one. I got the Chrome cable. Hook that up. And get the... How do you sync this goddamn control? Okay, no, look, there, it's sunk. Oh, no, it's downloading. That's fine. It's fine. I got high-speed internet. Oh, it's done. It's done downloading. Put the game in. Oh, it's downloading. I don't remember it being like this 10 years ago. Okay. And waiting. High-speed internet. Oh, it's done. Okay. Yeah. Woo. Okay, here we go. Starts. Okay, they can open first menu and start. Wait. Hey, wait. What is it? What's all this? Why is it smoking? Oh, it's on fire. Holy shit. Oh my God. I almost burned my house down. What the hell? This isn't like Microsoft. How can they release a product that starts fire? Okay. All right, just bag it up. Good thing I got that extended warranty. Jesus Christ. Okay, disconnect the Chrome cord. Get the game out. No, it's melted. I can't get the game out. Okay, well, I'll just go back right now. They should be open for another hour. Okay. Box it up. Yeah. All right, gotta run. Okay, I just made it. Hey, you remember me?
Hi, how are you today?
From earlier? Oh, not good. Not good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, here. So let me show you this. I plug it in. I got it loaded.
Why does it smell like a burned dog?
It started smoking as soon as I hit the start button on the game, and there was a fire. I was very scared for my life. I couldn't believe it. Just take a look. I mean, it is melted.
That is interesting.
So I'm so glad you talked me into that extended warranty. So I can get this thing swapped out so I can get back home.
Extended warranty. Do you have your receipt on you?
Oh shoot, I forgot it. It's at home. But I should be in the system. And you remember from earlier, you just look me up under my name and my phone number.
Plastic melted all over it.
Huh? Oh,
the plastic melted all over it.
Oh, plastic melted all over the receipt? Okay. You know, I had the receipt, but when I picked up the Xbox, the plastic, it started melting and it dripped all over the receipt and that caught fire. And so the receipt burned up. But I should be in this. I should be in the system. I mean, I was just here like not even 2 hours ago. It took. There was a lot of downloading. I wasn't expecting that. That's how games were 10 years ago. But so, but right, you have.
I'm sorry. I could try to look you up by your name. What was your name again?
Yeah, it's under Jim.
Jim. Nope, can't look you up by your name.
Smith is the last name.
Nope.
Jim Smith.
Sorry.
I mean, I was just in here. You gotta. Okay. How about my phone number? 555-9955.
Nope, can't look you up that way either.
Email address. How about that?
Sure.
At Papa Roach #1 at
is that
AOL.
Number spelled out, or is that the pound sign?
Yeah,
okay,
it's
number one.
Papa Roach #1. It's from like 15 years ago. At AOL.com.
Nope, can't look you up that way either.
Wow. Okay. Can you look it up under my credit card? Actually, it melted my credit card. My credit card got melted by this thing. I don't know why I had my wallet out, but it got melted too by the Xbox. I mean, there was a big fire. It kind of got some of my TV, so I might have to call Xbox and see about getting my TV replaced. But you can't find me. I mean,
I can't find you.
I bought the extended warranty.
Oh, you're part of our Royal.
Yes,
Royal,
that's it.
Oh, I see.
Club.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
sorry,
let me check.
I'm so frazzled right now.
Let me check
I just
and
want to
see
play that game.
if we have any record of you in the Royal. Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
Jim Smith.
Yeah.
Okay, and yep, Papa Roach #1.
Yeah,
number spelled out.
Yeah.
And okay, you are a part of our Royal.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so we can exchange this out?
Oh, I'm sorry, we can't.
What? Oh, but you said you said I was gonna, first class. I'm sorry. I'm just real. I ran all the way here. I don't know why I didn't take my car.
Yes, you're
so
very. You're glistening quite a bit.
Very sweaty. Some of the sweat got in the system, and it started melting even more, which was alarming. So you're saying, so you don't have one in stock? What's going on?
Oh well.
Huh?
In the time that you bought this.
Yeah.
Xbox, Microsoft released a brand new Xbox, and so all we have are the new Xboxes. Okay. We don't have any of the old ones anymore.
Okay. Well, can't you just get me the new version?
Oh, no. We can only replace it with the old one.
So, does anybody in town have one left?
Oh, let me check.
Okay.
No.
How about in the city over?
Oh, let me check. No.
Next state?
No.
Oh my God. So what are we gonna do here? I'm very unhappy. You said I was gonna get good service if I bought the thing. I bought the thing. It costs a lot of money. I just got the Xbox. Is there somebody I can talk to that can help me out? Is there
Well, one of the things I would definitely suggest is buying our brand new Xbox because we have anti-fire technology in the new Xbox. So we don't have the issues like we did before.
So what do I do with this melted piece of crap? Huh? What are we going to do? I'm very unhappy, if you can't tell. I want to play the game. I should be playing the game right now. I should be, killing all kinds of zombies or whatever is in the game. I don't know, because I just saw the cover art and it looked nice. What are we going to do? I'm looking to you. You sold me the warranty. Help me out.
Well, one of the nice things is,
Sister.
as part of a Royal member of the Microsoft Elite.
Okay.
You have access to the Microsoft kilns, and you're more than welcome to take your Xbox goo and use it to sculpt whatever shape you would like.
Oh, my God. I'm trying to not lose my cool here. Try not to freak out on you. I'm glad I didn't bring my gun. So, okay, so you're telling me there's nothing you can do, and I have to just buy a whole new system, and the warranty's just worthless. And is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Well, I mean, that's what I would suggest doing.
Let's go ahead and see if I have the money on my diner's card. And okay, sign me up for the new one.
Oh, excellent. All right, so you want to get the new Xbox?
Sure.
Did you need to get another controller?
Yeah, they got melted. Both controllers got melted.
So we'll add that extra controller.
Yeah,
Did you need to get another copy of that game?
Yep, that got melted. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And would you like to get another Chrome cable?
Yeah, that got melted too.
Okay.
So throw that in there.
Fantastic. Yeah. And one last question.
Yeah.
Would you like to join our Royal Xbox Club?
So
you can become an elite member.
I'm gonna go say no, because it didn't really work out so good the last time. I'm pretty frustrated right now. I'm just glad I didn't bring a weapon other than this hunk of melted plastic, which does kind of it's got a little bit of a jagged. I might be able to. You think I can cut your skin with this? I'm sorry. I'm talking. But seriously, that handle, the handle on that joystick or the controller looks pretty sharp. You think I can open up your carotid artery real quick? I'm sorry. Don't listen to me.
Oh, we get it all the time.
Yeah, I bet. For some reason, even though 10 years ago I was really sold on Microsoft, after this experience, I bet you do. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and sign me up for that. Elite membership.
Excellent. Just sign here.
Okay.
All right. Good. Good. So the new book is called...
Oh, yeah.
The Infected
Battleground.
Boy, you got a little PTSD from that.
Yeah.
Man. You were like really...
Huh? I was getting worked up.
You were getting worked up.
I was feeling the character. Very frustrated.
Yeah. Understood.
The Little Britain USA.
Yeah.
The character where it's this is a deep reference, but where they go to the receptionist at the front desk and they're like, "Hey, I'm here to see the doctor," and click. I'm sorry, computer says no. No matter what they ask, computer says no. That's what
that was like the best. And what was the Fockers, Meet the Fockers?
Yeah. At
the end of that, where he's going into the airline, and she's like typing forever, and then comes back with, "I'm sorry."
I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I paid extra for that warranty. Oh my god!
So the Infected Battleground.
Yes,
that's the 5th book in the series.
5th book.
Do you offer like a omnibus yet? Can you get like a bundle pack?
Yeah, Amazon does.
Amazon
actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do though here in the next couple, just to make sure I'm in that 90-day period, like I'm talking about. Offer the first 3 books as a book set where I do it myself.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing that, and then once I get the 6th book done, at some point there will be 4 through 6, and then a 1 through 6. So eventually, yes, technically Amazon already does it.
Right.
It's the same price.
Okay.
But it just makes it 1 click and you get all 5 books downloaded.
Nice.
So it is nice. That's cool.
Very nice. And then you also had a standalone book,
Sweet Home, yeah.
Which sounds terrifying. I've not read that one.
It's very scary. It's very scary. It terrified me to write it. A lot of people love it because of that. It's different. It's different. Not being zombies and having killers that can think was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because usually they're like mindless and crazy, but if they're like somewhat coherent,
very coherent, they know exactly what they're doing and they have a plan, and it is to wipe out the town of Sweet Home, just kill everybody in the town. And so then the townspeople are like, "Hey, we don't like that." And luckily they bought the extended warranty, so they could
they're like, "Hey,
get a coupon on their life."
Very good. All right. Well, what's a good way for people to get in contact with you?
Joseph Zombie Zuko at gmail.com, or look me up on Facebook. Facebook friend me, man. I'm talking to you, Stuart. Facebook friend. Yeah.
Okay.
I know you keep avoiding me. I keep clicking add as friend.
Yeah.
And it's a firm no.
Well, I keep thinking it's spam. I think it's like one of those things where you're just trying to get your
attention, get your credit card.
Yeah.
talking to raunchy rendezvous somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Oh, we should have talked about that, but it's too late now.
Well, I'm sure next time you release
we'll get
a book,
into
we'll
your
do this again.
raunchy rendezvous.
Yes. All right. Thanks.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, man. This was fun. Hopefully that came out okay.
I got
to get upstairs to check out this bowling alley.
The bowling alley is fantastic. You know what? Actually, I was kind of hoping they would do it while you were talking, and then you could say, "I should probably stop living underneath the bowling alley as well."
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much.
Thanks, buddy.